them film. Hey, this is Rachelle. Just letting you know, it's kind of crappy. I was watching them film. It's all propaganda like Nazism. They're filming it deliberately, and not the Muslim people are not letting you go around to the side, and they're blowing up cars. So it's definitely all set up to take. Yes, Macron's dead because he's a clone now from Trump. It's Harvard, Russia, ex-Chancellor Germany versus North Korea, which is Google, and Silicon Valley. So that's all by the Nazis on the West Coast. So at the end of the day, is this third temple to take my family down from a Mary Magdalene DNA with Dalai Lama. So, Prince George is my IVF. It's no consent. It's rape is rape. I have it. It's what Egypt said. You can't own the birth certificates of the fifth race to take us out to make men have babies to the CRISPR line, and that's the Vatican, the Jesuit Jews from the Germany, who from Cleopatra 3,600 years have been ruling. And it's every 1,000 years new Illuminati family to 100 years Otto von Habsburg war games. So this is to take us all out to one body human. So, we either pick our socks up or this war of fun is still to take out our race and men to have babies. And it is happening, and CRISPR's going on. Look at Fullerton Informer or Richie from Boston, too. And it's all about 9/11 to kill my family, and we are the protected line, the Jesus line. But it's because we tell the truth that we're protected. So as long as we keep saying no consent, we tell the truth, it's a force to go forward, not backward. So Trump to Pence to all them to get the third baby in the royal family. Putin, who's with Rupert Murdoch, with my sister, with my uncle, who tried to kill me in 1979 for the Mona Lisa, to kill my daughter, that they mixed them together with Stan, who's actually the baby line for Prince George with me. So at the end of the day is, we are here because I'm the queen of the fifth race. All the queens together, Romanov, Romania, that's the queen of Spain, Otto von Habsburg, to Ethiopia, to Naples, to Sicily. So we are still the fifth race. I am the oldest mother daughter alive, the gene of Mary Magdalene, the second temple. So you either do something and no revolution, but get these people out secretly like they have done us all these years, and it's to eat our children. You are on the menu, and that's what it's about. It's bloodline to own and drink your blood at the Vatican for communion. So please, we are all in this together. Bye.
Monday, 10:31 a.m.
Hey, if you want to at Christmas time, you can come over here and stay, and it's beautiful. You would love it. And you can get the full story, because I have the book, and it's all done. So it's amazing, and it kind of explains itself. You don't even need words, which I've had to do for over here. So the French people are just lovely. They understand they need to protect me, and they understand that this is our fifth race going to the sixth race of us all to be eliminated. So this is not a game anymore of, the Temple 1, Temple 2, Temple 3, and my family being killed for Temple 3. This is everybody. So this goes down to 500 million. So we need to play these people out secretly if we can't do it to where we can't get into the courts. I own all the money from bank settlements to all the world of what they've done. And the thing is this is for the people of the fifth race, and for my children to be known for what they have done and sacrificed to, for everybody, for being English, for being USA, for being, France, everywhere, for where this has all come from for many, many years. This is 200,000 years. Either we pick it out, our socks up, or, this is all, everybody, men have to have it up the butt from this reptilian line to eat the children, to control our world. It's not happening anymore. Rape is rape. No consent. No time is out. You had no time out on rape is rape. And that's what Egypt says. So it's really beautiful. The sun's out. You'll really love it over here. If you want to try to, you could even call my mom at 001-302-253-8315 to get a hold of me. She's not right, but, what is, she was with my sister, who was with Rupert Murdoch to do everything 9/11 to picked me up with my father-in-law to kill me over here, to kill me in USA. I don't think they're around either. They're in Switzerland with the Kissingers, with the Bissons, and they're not right either. So this is cloning, this is mind control, but this is zombies where, they're angels too. There are loved ones that are gone. So it's insane, but, you got to keep your head on straight and keep doing the right thing. It's a force, and it's going forward, not backward. This is no kings, no temples, no anything like that anymore. And it's the Jesuit Jews, it's Cleopatra time to keep control, and that's the Germans, and that's Russia, who's Apple, ex-chancellor of Schroeder of Germany, and, you got North Korea, which is Google. So, and that's also the Cone Valley with the Nazi side of where Klaus Barbie lived in Redding, to California, who's my sister's DNA, who's Stan's DNA, which is raped at what's going on with Prince George, or what happened. So at the end of the day is, yes, we've had crap going on. But
Monday, 10:47 a.m.
Oh, Amy, I was just wondering how your basis thing went off. And I hope it was all good.
Tuesday, 8:29 p.m.
all right, this is Rachelle. Okay, it's about killing queens, princesses to the third temple, who has the most energy for all the queens. Ambrose married Nicholas. That was Portland Hospital. That's Russian collusion with George Papadopoulos. When I got a scan, they took Maddie McCann. David Beckham was there. My sister-in-law is Linney. My father-in-law was with pedophiles and Nexium with the Queen and Charles, and bred my sister-in-law into me, but it was her son, not Luca. And then that's also the two Sicilies together, which is World War I, World War II. Patti against Messina. Aiello, which is Queen Romania, Queen Hungary, Naples, Ethiopia versus Turkey. Patti, which is Srepsi, which was Romanov line. Monaco line, which killed Princess Diana in 9/11, with my aunt with Romanov. We made Keith Rainier with Kissinger, and that's where my father comes in with Bush family, with Nike, with my Biden, with my cousins to Carlisle group, Bush family from Scranton, put my face on a fake Benghazi. So it all comes down to Tiffany was born, that was Gorbachev, and Bush family to Christian was Alexander, and then it goes Annabelle Clooney. Her Russian boyfriend stole her to Kissinger, and they got the baby in with Rupert Murdoch, with my sister, who has done this all with me with the Nazi versus Russia, which is I'm Mary Magdalene DNA with Dalai Lama. Okay, bye.
Thursday, 10:46 a.m.
I just wanted to say that Trump's baby is the third baby in with everybody. He got empowered by Kushner getting the baby from Rupert Murdoch and Kissinger. He raped, impregnated, and killed my sisters. They're both dead. They've been droned out. But that's who Harry's baby is. And then basically I was raised by Stan Antosh, which is basically my sister's line, which is the Nazi line, which goes back to Victor Manuel, Ball, Flanagan's, Bush, Biden. And then it goes to Nike, which is my father-in-law, to get my husband out, who's with them all, with Camilla, which is basically it's Camilla versus Diana, basically what's going on now. And that's the lines of what's happening. Romanov was my aunt's egg into my mother, and my mother versus Lysa, and that's why they all died out. It's the lines that were not strong, as Maddie and all them, is who's the strongest mother line, and that's the third temple. And that's where Morocco took my daughter, and they're trying to get it that way through Nexi and Keith Rainier, which is between my mother and my aunt, and doing all this with Hollywood and Clooney and Jay-Z, Beyonce killing my kids. Thank you. Bye.
Thursday, 10:51 a.m.
The Mormons killed Kennedy with Sons of Norway, Simi Valley, Mitt Romney, Klaus Barbie with my sister-in-law, with my sister, and that was Bill Bradford, La Jolla, California, with the Nazi Jews, Queen Victoria's illegitimate son, Bertie. And then what it is, if you put my line into Luca's line, it goes Day, that's Ellis, And that's what happens because we have a strong line with Ethiopia, and that's my sister's line, which was the Nazi side. So it's Google versus Apple. Google's with North Korea, Apple's with Harvard, and the Jewish Nazi Russia versus the Nazis. So at the end of the day, it's all the Germans at the end of the day.
Thursday, 10:53 a.m.
So that's Otto von Habsburg, Mary Magdalene, my cell DNA test tube baby with the Dalai Lama, Ottoman Empire, and then you look at where it's all Pope John Paul was sister and brother to my grandmother, which is Poland, and that's they killed the Russians and to go over to Poland. That's why Schwarzenegger has a baby to go over, and it's now the Hollywood versus Hollywood type of thing of what's happening. Aiello's our family, Barucci from Naples, so it's Messina versus Patis, and that's with the Monaco family, who killed Princess Diana, who killed Princess Grace. It's all the popes of what's going on. And that's why Kennedy's wife is going to be killed, and also that he knew they were going to nuke Israel, the Russian Jews, to start World War III, to take out men and women, to go to transhumanism 6 ways, men to have babies. Bye.
Thursday, 10:55 a.m.
My sister with Rupert Murdoch, ELO Jeff Lynne, Elton John, Union Trucking, who got me with my father-in-law, who breeds horses, who pedophiled my niece, who is Charlotte, the next baby in line, because of Nexium and child trafficking, with Dal Jonas, Hambros here to all Netherlands and everything that's going on here, and Pottery breeding babies to drink blood, drink wine. And then it comes down to my family being the Mary Magdalene line, to see all this, to see it happening, to see him killing my family, Morocco, Monaco, and all the royals, to the elites, to Rothschilds. What the hell's going on? To Switzerland didn't help out. They're pulling out of the euro. And that's your Charlie Hebdo, which was the Walensky picture of Stan with his boyfriend, who he raped his son to get Sandy Hook, and that's all library, which is the UBS, my best friend, with Harvard versus Boston College, and I was the decoy for Army, Navy, Air Force of the USA with Lieutenant Major Goss. And this goes to what Trump's trying to do to be king of the world and kill my family out to Third Temple.
Thursday, 10:57 a.m.
Hey Miles, Bonnie from Israel. This is for the record, even though I'm trying to get my son back, I don't think it has anything to do with us being in touch, because I'm into those topics anyway, so why won't I keep a friend that is of mutual interest? It's like calms me down to talk to you sometimes. As I told you, you have great healing powers as well, so I hope you're getting on with your media center properly, and that we'll talk soon. Bye.
Friday, 10:45 a.m.
Dear Miles, this is Sarah.
Thursday,
Hi, it's Rachelle. Look, my name is Shelley, Shatly. That's what they were looking for. The Y, it has to do with Frankenstein or what the hell was going on. But my sister's line was from Rohrbach, which was from Birmingham, with Rupert Murdoch, with Nexium. They had Freud, who had Maddie McCann in London. I saw to the Portland Hospital. David Beckham knew. It was all to do with 9/11, Princess Diana, which line's more, Camilla's or Prince Grace. That is where Stan comes in. He was Queen Victoria's illegitimate son from Bertie. Frank Bacon was Elizabeth I. Elizabeth II was Prince Philip. This is where they hurt my daughter in Morocco. I have the picture of me at Times Magazine with the Pope when he was shot because he tried to kill me in 1979. That's when they found me. That's when they got Diana. That's when they got the baby with, they killed Prince. I have the papers. They killed Princess Grace. That's with Nexium, with Brinier, with my family, with Romanov. which is also with Kissinger, and that's where Kissinger gave a baby with Trump to basically, it's all together with Rupert Murdoch, Russian collusion, is Papadopoulos with the Portland Hospital with Nicholas. They gave the baby away. I was supposed to be killed, and basically this is what it's all about, just trying to kill me, serial killers, with my sister's line, with Nike, with Flanagan, Siegfried, Ostrowski, with the Romanoff line that basically killed my mom, with Angela Jolie's dad, and Muhammad Ali out with General Dynamics in California. So this is all a game to see who's the line, but this is the end. We have closure. 50 million no-soul people, 50 million soul people, the rest are no-souls, so there's no empathy. It's almost like we've got to wake them up, and it's going to be hard. You can't get your soul back. I am in Pertwee, Val-Jeunesse. You go in through the front gate, you make a left. I'm there. Come stay. You need to hear this story. This needs to get out because it's crazy than anything. But Rupert Murdoch, to what is going on with everybody, to be the new Illuminati, and the people here are all French, all English, and killing them out with Nike and Bosch, which is BOESCH, Bruno and Christina, to Elbeck, which is by 7, what is it, Janet and David, EILBECK, the Garden House, 7 Oaks. These people are just nastier than crap. They're all sex traffickers. My father-in-law was pedophile with my niece Lucy, and this is crazy, but you just keep on going, and basically we'll get there. If you need to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me at 0659123332. They're selling my book there, but you got to come over and record all this because this is crazy, and this is true. This is what it's all about. You take the egg and Otto von Habsburg with Dalai Lama and Ottoman Empire, which is
Monday, 11:17 a.m.
All right, my name's Rachelle. Yes. Call Kevin. He owns 858-454-0316. He knows me, what's going on in California, and what happened with Bertie's son with Klaus Barbie, Operation Paperclip. And then there's also a guy called Santiago Grant. He's 949-422-2259. They know me, and I was with the Egypt Embassy. What's going on? This is the end. We are food. It's how to fight what you can't see. It's a vibration. It's a code. It's like a radio station. I was the code. I was the Mona Lisa. That's why the Egypt plane went down. That's why they got Annabelle in Vegas, and they set up Khashoggi set up King Solomon. He's my son, with the son of Morocco is my son. So they're trying to get them all around, all the kings around, to try to start all this again. But it will not work, and that's what Netanyahu's doing. If you can't figure it out, Netanyahu's with Russia in South America with the Nazis, and you've got Soros in Africa with the Nazis there. So it's take over. Russia is run by ex-Chancellor Schroeder, which is basically German. So you got Germans for around to take us all down for the sixth race for men to have babies, which is one body human baby maker, which we can do. So this is not revolution, this is evolution. We've got it here, but you can't understand what we're seeing. The Mormons, the White-Eyes, the Nordics, with the...
Monday, 11:22 a.m. End of final message. Memory full.